Hi friends, this is Madan again. Last 100 days, we've been building Compass in public, sharing almost every update, the kind of new blueprints we had, the pulses, and the mentor box, how the Compass manifested from I Am Not Busy, a book guide to conscious living. And I'm happy to announce this masterclass where we will be deep diving into various core concepts of Compass and how you can leverage each one of them to prepare yourself. All of us wants to succeed, but only few prepare to make that happen. Compass is one of that strong platform where you can depend on and build your plan to succeed in whatever path you are currently in, be it a student, young professional, or someone who is navigating stress and trying to manage work and life. So let us dive in. Before I deep dive into Compass, let me first state who the Compass is designed for. Although Compass takes care of every walk of life, it is primarily designed for young professionals, maybe future leaders who are in colleges or who have just started their career path and trying to figure out how they can achieve their goals and how they can upskill themselves and how they can keep up their wellness. And these are the target audience for Compass. Although there are many use cases for senior citizens, even school-going kids, parents. So there are three aspects that Compass emphasizes on. How do we navigate our campus life, and then how do we upkeep our wellness? How do we manage our stress? And third is how do we upskill ourselves? So when we, for example, if you are a computer science student, so you know the difference between front end and back end. Apart from these, there are many dimensions to a career path. Sales, marketing, product management, project management, and different verticals are involved. So getting aware of each of these domains, makes you more confident in your career, and becoming aware of each of these and preparing yourself will help you reach much higher state. Compass is a free to start platform where when you sign up you get a premium day pass, using which you can pick any blueprints, either in the wellness side or the campus life side or the skill hub side. So you can pick any of the blueprints and go through them. The experience of going through a blueprint itself is a learning experience. Often you don't find these in your colleges. And so be it from our experiences and from my own 25 years of creating products, building large teams in MNCs, we have carefully picked up these areas so that you can prepare yourself to be successful in your life and in your career. So you can optionally choose to unlock the insights from each of these blueprints to go deep and do an analysis of how well you are prepared for that particular situation, be it exams, interviews, or cybersecurity, or sales, marketing, or generally how you take care of your wellness. You can choose to unlock each blueprint and pay a nominal unlock fee, or you can pick a pass based on your need, like a week pass and month pass. So note, there is no auto renewal. You don't take credit cards. You basically make a one-time payment, and each of these passes come up with different premium features. Please, you can check out the pricing page and understand what do you get in each of these passes. So you can sign up to Compass by clicking on the sign up button. And as I previously mentioned, When you sign up, you get a premium day pass that is valued close to 100 rupees or $5 if you are outside of India, and you have full access to for premium blueprint and all the features in Compass. I already have signed up in Compass, so let me log in. Compass supports sign up or log in using Google email ID. So there is no need to remember the password. You just do a secure single sign on. Let me log in into my account using the Google account, and as you can see, after you log in, you will see the dashboard like this. And as I previously mentioned, there are 3 areas that Compass mainly focuses on: your wellness and your campus life and your skill area. So you can choose any of these quick access dashboards and see, try to find a specific blueprints that you can use to reflect. So be it preparing for your exams, generally checking your confidence, how well you can confidently handle people, situation, your general attitude towards facing problems, how you can manage money, and when you join your college, how you are able to understand the new environment, how you can make yourself adaptable to the environment, and those things. So let us go back to the dashboard. There are 3 important aspects in Compass. You can choose to reflect, that is comfortable to you. The blueprints are in a set of 20 questions that you reflect in private, and even we cannot see how you have answered your questions. It is a multi-choice question, each helping you to know what you are currently doing and are there better way of doing it. And at the end of reflecting these 20 questions, you get a clarity index score, using which you will know how well you have prepared for that particular situation: exams, interviews, or cyber security, or sales, generally the personal wellness, your digital habits, and so on. And the pulses are short, 2 minutes. It will randomly gives you 5 questions and also gives you a coach insight. So we will see how you can make use of this. And the third one is the mentor box. You can access mentor box from multiple ways. One is from the dashboard mentor box, or from your sidebar support now. So both of them take you to the mentor box. Mentor box includes curated 200 plus strategies, how you can handle any situations in your path, in the campus life or wellness, or the skilling side. All of us play multiple roles in our life, as a student, as a parent, as a professional, as a couple, as an individual, as a citizen. There are multiple roles that we play almost same time. So this mentor box helps you to figure out various roles that you play and how you can navigate and mitigate the risks involved in that particular path. So you come here to mentor box, and you can search for any particular thing that you have in your mind. So exams or jobs related strategies that you wanted to go through. For example, how do you negotiate salaries in your interviews? So let us check out this particular strategy. You can kind of use this chat-based interface to figure out these strategies. Let me show what you can start doing, stop doing, and you can continue doing. This map, what I call a strategy, is the secret sauce of Compass. Let me open the full strategy. In my book, I am not busy. I have detailed the 6-step process how you can approach in your life to make a balanced decision. Ultimately, we wanted to win the particular situation without stress, right? There are 6 steps that are involved in this. One is churning the ocean. Then second is grateful part. What are self-support things that we can do? How I can take help from others, and what is my shield? The proactive steps that I can do, and what are the traffic signals? That is what I can stop doing, what I can continue doing, and what I can start doing things newly. These are the 6 steps. For this particular strategy, how do I negotiate my salary with my boss or HR team? I need to use good positive affirmation to prepare myself. My skills are worth a fair market rate, and then there are certain of self tasks that I can do. I can research what is my real market value, and do a role play with my friend to prepare myself to do well in my negotiation, and what are my top 3 accomplishments, so that I can really impress my boss in my negotiation meeting. And I can also take help from my mentor or a senior who can help me, guide me through this process. And at any point in time, there are certain things that we can feel grateful about. We can really touch our inner self to approach these situations. And these are the traffic signal step: what I can start doing, what I can continue doing, and what I can start doing things newly. And what are some things that I can do proactively to win this. Once I have reviewed this particular strategy, I can go back to the original place. I can go back to the mentor box, and there is also curated list of questions that you can see from mentor box. That is currently hidden in the UI. You can just type compass.com/mentor to go to that particular place. So these are the curated set of situations that you can try to search on, for example. So I can explore this perspective. So you will see strategies fine-tuned for a specific role that you do. So as an young professional, for example, so you will get to know curated strategies for this particular young professionals perspective. So there are specific strategies for women, and now how you can handle meetings and so on. And you will also find a specific set of blueprints for young professionals, and you can start reflecting those blueprint from here itself. By now you understand the secret sauce in Compass. That is the strategy that you get for a particular life situation to make a balanced decision, right? There we have more than 200 curated such strategies, part of the mentor box. So now let us go back to the dashboard and find out what we can do more from Compass. So now let us talk about Pulse. Right, as I briefly mentioned, it is a quick set of 5 questions which you can reflect on. Let me go to Pulse. There are a few situations that we have curated. First one is, let's look at the interview aspect once again. So the best candidate doesn't always get the job, the most prepared one does. So let's see what kind of questions that we get part of this Pulse. Have you created a professional LinkedIn profile? So obviously you will have a LinkedIn profile, but when you are called for an interview, most probably the interviewer would go and check your LinkedIn credentials. Hence it is all the more important to maintain a complete profile. So there are different ways, like based on your situation, you could pick one of them. So let's say I have a basic education and project details. and Compass is going to check your answer and then offer you insight. So get a professional headshot and write a concise summary on your LinkedIn. Think of it as your digital handshake. This is the first thing that the interviewer would see and make an impression about you. In the same way, you can move on to complete the remaining 4 questions and reflect. How do you handle what are your weaknesses question? So be honest with your current state. So Compass is not judging you. It's basically you are sharing your current thinking, and then you will get to know how you can better prepare yourself. How good are you at summarizing the discussion and guiding it towards a conclusion? When asked, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Your answer is and the Compass would say, frame your answer around skills, not titles. In 5 years, I hope to have mastered X skills and be leading a projects that have wide impact. Moving on, the last question. When asked about your final year project, you focus on always focus on the impact of your work. So that's all. So in just 2 minutes, you have been quizzed on various aspects part of this particular goal, and you quickly see what you have answered, and you can also check a particular strategy for this particular case. So clicking on that, like you will see, this way you get to explore a particular strategy for interviews. So as you know, the strategies and maps, my action plans are the key essence of whole Compass. It helps you to think deeply and take a balanced decision. And Pulse, blueprints, and mentor box, all of them help you to narrow down to a particular strategy or set of strategies that you can practice to really win that particular situation. Yeah, so let us go back to dashboard and see what we can do. So we have talked about the quick access dashboards, wellness, campus, and skill hub, and we talked about Pulse, blueprints, and mentor box. Now let us go and review the blueprint. Now let us review some of the blueprints that I have completed, and to go there you can go to my safe space, and here you will get to see all the blueprints that you have reflected, and the clarity index score for each of the blueprints. And please do remember that there is no right or wrong answers. It just, for every question that you reflect on, you are picking your current practice. There is nothing right or wrong. So the goal is to learn, is there a better way of doing it, so that when a real situation comes, I'm able to win that situation, right? So in this, in my case, so I have, this is my clarity index score for reading under pressure, and my technology with my relationship with technology, and how my personal wellness has been. So I can go to a particular blueprint reflection. So I have a choice. So one is to use this predefined views to go through, or I can always use this chat window to use a chat interface to know more about my blueprint. So my clarity is 63%, and the compass is going to suggest you what you can do next. So you can look at the wagon wheel, how you have reflected on the 4 topics in that particular blueprint, and then you can look at each section. If you have not unlocked the blueprint, so you're going to give a high level summary on your strengths and blind spots. So what are your strengths? Yeah, solid starting point with a desire for more balanced life. And what are some of the growth areas for me? Can be easily overwhelmed by stress and criticism and needs stronger coping tools. Struggles with work-life balance and protecting personal time. This is just, these recommendations are only visible to your eyes. None of us can see it. And so if you unlock the blueprint, so if you have taken a pass, a month pass comes with 3 unlocks for free, and if you have taken a week pass, you can unlock 1 blueprints. So now I have unlocked, I've used all 3 unlocks, and if I want to use it, then now I need to unlock. So let me go to the other blueprints where I've already unlocked, and we will review the rest of the insights from my blueprint. That I've already unlocked. So you can look at deep dive into all my answers. So this is a different blueprint. Leading under pressure helps to be useful for all individual contributors who wanted to check their managerial skills and how well they can work in a team. Yeah. So you can pick a particular topic and understand how you have answered different questions part of that blueprint. So when a team member is struggling with a task you assigned, what is your first instinct? Right? So I responded as to take over and complete the task myself to ensure it meets the deadline and quality standards. This is what I was doing, and the compass is going to give me an insight. Practice asking questions like, what have you tried so far? Or what one small step you could take. This builds problem solving skills in your team. One of the important character of a leader or a manager is to empower the team and delegating the task and enabling them to do the job and be a supporter of them. So if we end up taking and doing the job ourselves, the team misses an opportunity to do themselves and try out and train them. That's an insight from Compass, right? So if I wanted to remember this particular insights, I can add to my toolkit. This is something I can go back and check later. So like this, I can go over each and every question, how I have responded, and also it's an opportunity for me to train myself to be a better leader for my team and for my organization. Yeah. So I can go back and I can resume later at any point in time. So, and Compass is going to give me a set of curated strategies, what we checked earlier, and I can go and deep dive into each of these strategies and learn about affirmations, whom I can reach out, what are some things that I can do, what are some things I can ask help from others. Yeah, and moving on, so you can also, the blueprint is going to suggest you certain small mindful tasks. Say, if for example, if you're used to doing meditation, there are spaces where you can just practice breathing, or there are certain proven techniques of releasing some pressure from you. That is releasing some thoughts. It's a way where you basically share some thoughts. Had a tough conversation today at work, and learning to stay, and I let emotions around it. Yeah, it's a small activity. Release to the sky. So it's a basically, you release some tension out of you. So we have baked in all of these tools into Compass so that at the end, you are better. You are able to make confident decisions. You don't carry the excess load on you, and you are always able to do better things, win situations, and be a good team player. And also, basically, ultimately, you are happy, happier person, and you enjoy your life. Going back to our blueprints, so you can download the results, or you can look at this particular result in your phone. There are many things that you can explore at a later point in time. Wow, that was fast. In the last 20 minutes or so we have covered all aspects of Compass, why we created, the secrets of Compass, the ways of reflecting yourself, the pulse way, the blueprint way, or using simple search in mentor box to find the strategy to make a balanced decision in your career path. And we also talked about 3 verticals: wellness hub, your campus life, and the skill hub to upskill yourself. And we also went through how you can converse with Compass, use the chat mode to deep dive into your blueprints, how you can review your answers, how you can get into a particular strategy that is going to help you win the situation. How was the experience of Compass? What blueprints did you like? Is it the blueprint from the campus life or from the skill hub? Or are you planning to start up? Do you know how a founder life is? What are the various aspects of a founder? Please share your comments. It will really help us to build more blueprints and run more masterclasses. And look forward to see you again. Take care.